Ang lusupan, ang aking advokasya ay pagbuhay sa tradisyonal na laro na kung saan unti-unti na nawawala. Kwento ng aking mga magulang, hindi mapapantayan ang saya, ngiti ng mga kabataan noong araw. At ito rin ang umubog sa kanila. Dahil sa pagpasok ng bagong teknolohiya, unti-unti na nawawala ang mga tradisyonal na laro tulad ng piko, pagsumbaboy, patentero. At huwag natin hayaan na maging isang alaala na lang ito. Buhayin natin muli ang tradisyonal na laro na parte ng ating kasaysayan at ang mga pagbibigay ng saya sa mga kabataan at sa kanilang kinabukasan. Maraming salamat po.
Carl Jester Gina, 18 taong gulang. Ang aking advokasya ay ang paggamit at pagturo ng po at opo sa kabataan. Hindi lang po natin ito tradisyon, kundi tanda rin po ito ng paggalang at respeto. Bilang isa sa mga kandidato ng patimpalak na ito, na pinalaki na may galang ng aking mabutihing ina, nais ko pong ipayag sa inyo na wala pong mawawala kung ito po ay ituturo natin sa mga kabataan. Ngayon nakalimutan ng gumamit ng po at opo sa mga nakakatanda, pwede po natin itong gawin sa ating kabahayan na siyang dapat pag-umpisahan na matutunan ng mga bagong henerasyon at pahalagahan ang mga bagay na ating kinagisnan para ito hindi mawala at malimutan.
Ulysses Gorospe, 16 na taong gulang. Ang aking advocacy ay child abuse. Sana po magkaroon ng sapat na pondo ang bawat barangay sa buong Pilipinas para sa aming mga kabataan upang makapag-aral ang lahat ng batang mahirap. Ang tanging batayan ng karamihan sa pang-aabuso sa mga kabataan, pagpalo ng labis, pagbugbog, persahang pagtatrabaho. Hindi po natin napapansin na matuto ang batang mahirap ng wasto. Kung bakit ko po ito nasabi, kadahilan ng karapatan po ng bata ito. Ang di pagbigay o pagtupad sa karapatan ng bata ay isang halimbawa. Kung ang lahat ng batang mahirap makapagtapos ng pag-aaral sa tulong ng ating barangay at pamahalaan, tuluyan matiwasa ang child abuse. Maraming salamat po.
Idols and Angels, see you all 17 years of age. My advocacy is about drugs. Nowadays, some of our young generation are involved in illegal drugs. I would like to help our generation of today by giving them awareness on the use of illegal drugs. It may give them satisfaction according to others, but that satisfaction is so much temporary. It can ruin the life of many. We can hug them by letting them know that we are all family, a family that can give us happiness and contentment in life. I would like to coordinate with the government organization and LGU to have a project and program for that. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Ezekiel Olalia. I'm 16 of age, and my advocacy is about environment. My environmental advocacy is environmental education in schools, especially in elementary schools. I choose this because I believe that the best age to teach a person to have a conscience education is at an early age. Because on their growing years, they will know how to respect towards the environment. And I truly believe that there should exist in every academic pensum an environmental class, and I will work hard for it to make it possible. Thank you.
Ako si Kyle Brian Espinar, 17 years old, galing sa Villareal, Quezon. Ang aking advokasya ay tungkol sa premarital sex, umaagang pagtatalik. Tayong mga kabataan, tayong masyadong mapusok sa pagmamahalan. Hindi na natin nabibigyang halaga ang kasal na kaganapan. Nandito ako ngayon upang mag-angkat ng dagdag kaalaman about sa premarital sex. Mga wastong pagpili o pagpasya, mga wastong pagturo ng magulang sa anak nila. Tayong mga kabataan, lagi dapat tayo ay patient upang magantay ng tamang oras. Hindi dapat natin minamadali ang ating buhay. Enjoy lang, pero huwag mong sirain ang kinabukasan. At sa mga lalaki dyan, please, huwag mo silang gawing ina kung wala kang balak silang gawing asawa.
I'm Matthew II Austria. I'm 18 years old and my advocacy is about cyberbullying. We have a law about cyberbullying in our country, and I am grateful that we have that. Cyberbullying is a crime. We all have our own opinion, but we should always be responsible on what we say, comment, or post. I would like to raise an awareness about it. I always believe in responsible use of social media. I feel how to be cyberbullied, and I know how it hurts. But for some, it is nothing to them just to have fun. I would like to advocate on cyberbullying because this is a serious matter. We should always be we should always be sensitive on the feelings of others instead of bullying them. We don't know what the person is going through. Instead, we should give them our helping hand and encourage them to see life positively and make them feel that they are also part of our community. So stand support for what life has to offer. That's all. Thank you.
My name is John Mark G. Cortez, 17 years old, and my boss is all about sports. You may think sports has only motivating to benefits to begin. Apart from it, it has massive advantages that will change our lifestyle and standing point in life. And this might box to influence my fellow youth to engage sport because I believe through sporting, we can avoid and prevent illness by ourselves. It is known that sport keeps our body fit, and as addition, it also builds our mind that could we start to move forward to our goals and success. And we improve our social communication because we interact with different people. To close my address, I will leave a reminder. While we're young, we might as well treasure our health so we can live our life groovy, actively, and joyful. Thank you.
Aljimas Bang, 18 years old. There will be a time in our lives where we won't realize the weight that we've been carrying until such overpower our capabilities and limitation as a person. It is very alarming to see a fast-growing rate of suicide cases here in our country. And according to World Health Organization 2019, about 800,000 of people die due to suicide every year, which is equivalent to 1 person every 4 seconds. Suicide is known to be the second leading cause of death among ages 15 to 29. And research shows that approximately 90% of people who have died by suicide were suffering from mental illness. I am now driven and eager to be an eye-opener to my fellow young people as I prioritize mental health awareness as my advocacy. Thank you.
I'm Mario Del Puerto, 20 years of age, representing from North 15, and this is my advocacy. My advocacy was mental illness, also called mental health disorder, that affects mood, thinking, and behavior. Mental illness is one of the problems of our community because it was happening in every day of our lives. So I want to use this platform to build a campaign for kids, youth, and adults to lessen those people who are suffering and experiencing this kind of illness. As a candidate of Lacaning Cutud 2019, I want to stand, to listen, and to be their shoulder to lean on. Let's kill this illness and make it happen. Thank you.
Dean Marcel Torres, 16 years old, and my advocacy is about education. Education is our ticket to our future. I always support programs that will educate people, whether it is academic or social awareness. Helping people to build their future is a great contribution in this world. We must focus and let the youth to educate themselves. I admire and look up to those foundations that gives scholarship and even test them because they help the community to prosper. I would like to volunteer myself to those programs and even street education for the indigent people. I'm actually having a plan to have it in our barangay as a start because giving education to the children and encouraging them that being educated can make their life in a better way and achieving their dreams is one of the treasure that nobody can take away from them. Thank you.
Depression is the most common mental health problem worldwide. In fact, in 2015, there were some 300 million people who were suffering from it. In the Philippines, there are 3% among the Filipinos who are suffering from this kind of depression. People who can handle it end up committing suicide. That's why every year, closely to 800,000 of people dying every year. That's why I'm advocating and the movement, the fight against depression. that I am Paul Matthew Laremas, 21 years old from North Philippine, cutud City. I'm encouraging everyone and the youth to join my advocacy and to save more lives. How? They must give a helping hand to reach out, and so they will know that they understand what are the possibilities of the depression, what are the causes. And here, people must socialize if they are loner, and also I want to give them some practical advice from us known as psychologists to take medications as antidepressant and also to seek psychotherapy. Regarding this, in this case, they can help them regarding their suffering right now. Again, I hope you will join, and I encourage everyone to help and fight against depression so we can save others.
Geraldine Orquia, 19 years old. As we all know, poverty is inevitable. According to World Bank 2019, around 600 million people experiences poverty. Well, we can never deny that each and one of us may experience financial crisis at some point. But as a youth, I want everyone to fight it. Through educating young ones and ourselves as well, will help us win the battle. To be honest, education itself is not enough in eradicating this problem. The utmost solution is hard work, determination, and perseverance to achieve a higher goal in life. As they say, hindi mo kasalanang ipinanganak kang mahirap, pero kasalanan mo kung mamamatay ka pa rin mahirap. To tell you frankly, this old saying is just trying to tell us that we should strive harder and we should be industrious. Always put in mind that no one should be left behind. Always try to reach out for those who are in the bottom state. This problem is not only for me, but for everyone who's listening. So, tara na ako doon, magtulong-tulong at upang ang ating barangay ay umahon. And once again, I'm your candidate number 1, Geraldine Orquia.
Hi, I'm Danica Lanturla, 20 years of age. My advocacy is about PWDs, to those persons with disabilities. Gusto kong ipakita sa ating komunidad at sa buong mamamayang Pilipino na hindi hadlang ang pagkakaroon ng kapansanan upang isakatuparan ang kanilang mga pangarap o magtrabaho at mamuhay ng normal tulad ng mga normal na tao. We are all created by God wonderfully. So there's no reason to be ashamed of what we are and who we are. I want to empower them through equality, give them what they deserve without any discrimination. Because I believe that all people, despite of our differences, have the same rights to live in their life worry-free and happily. Maraming salamat.
My name is Nicola Shitizon, 17. Ang aking advocacy ay patungkol sa maagang pagbubuntis o tinatawag na early teenage pregnancy. Ito yung mga babaeng mapupusok. Dapat pagtuunan nila ng pansin ng edukasyon, magtuon sa isang bagay, hindi lamang sa pag-ibig. Lamang po.
Samantha J. Satinga, 16 years of age. My advocacy is raising awareness about teenage pregnancy and responsible in our community. Well, to be realistic, the knowledge that school provides to students are focusing on providing scientific and historical information, which is never useful when it's come to complex situations. Students nowadays are having family problems, so they try to find affection outside their home. It is okay for them to have a girlfriend and boyfriend. It is not provided to love someone. And with that, I want to educate them to be responsible. I want to teach them what it means to be in a relationship, then signs of pregnancy, and what to do if pregnancy enters in the relationship field. And I also want to give contraceptives in our community. Because I know by the chance and there might be the chance decrease the percentage of pregnancy teenage in our barangay. Thank you.
I'm Janela Bianca Elduliana, 16 of age. My advocacy is all about empowering academic achievement. Academic achievement is one of the ingredients of a prosperous future. As an advocate of empowering academic achievement, my fellow people could expect to: first, I will look for volunteers who excel in school here in our barangay and build the Tulong project every end of the week. Second, I will coordinate with our barangay officials to talk about pre-printing, pre-internet for researches and assignments in school. Last, as a candidate of Mutiani Cutud 2019, I, myself, could be a building block who fills the gap so that my fellow youth could reach their dreams, makes their parents proud, make Barangay Cutud as a healthy place to live, and that will be all.
Samantha Nicole Manalo, 16 years old, your candidate number 6. As Mutiani Cutud 2019, it's all about duty and intelligence. I've always believed that the age is not a barrier to reach our dream or to have an impact on others. At 15, I tried to help a minor pregnant, and I realized to help the early pregnancy for good causes, to wider audience. That's why I joined for this pageant. If I become the Mutiani Cutud 2019, I will continue to help the early pregnancy in showing that nothing is impossible for hardworking and determination. And with these beautiful ladies and gentlemen with me tonight, and the family of the candidates and a minor who got a baby, we all show the world that is love, peace, and judgment and discrimination. We shall make difference. Dahil pong salamat.
Rizalyn Joyce Dongka, 17 years old, and my advocacy is anti-discrimination. In the world of living today, there are more differences like gender, color, religious belief, but underneath all, we are born with equal dignity. Stop hate, spread love, show the respect, and I thank you.
Makikarpingo sa Langga, 16 na taong gulang, ang aking advokasya ay LGBT community. Alam naman po natin ang ating mga kaibigan na pangatlong kasarian ay nagbibigay ng diskriminasyon sa pang-araw-araw dahil pa nila ang mga kapagsalan kung naitin sila. Hindi ba nila alam isa sa kanila ang nagpapasaya sa atin maging respeto at magkipagkapwa-tao at maging mabait sa kanila. Yun lang po. Maraming salamat.
Miss Jairada, 16 na taong gulang. Ang aking advokasya ay tungkol sa abortion. Sa panahon ngayon, maraming kabataan ang maagang nabubuntis dahil wala silang kaalaman tungkol doon. At kung minsan naman ay hindi nabibigyan pansin ng kanilang mga magulang, kaya hindi nila iniisip ang mangyayari sa kanila. Tulad na lamang ng pagpipagtalik nila sa kanilang kasintahan. Kaya napapasok doon ang abortion. Dahil sa takot na malaman ng kanilang mga magulang na nabuntis sila, ay ginagawa nilang ipinapalag nila ang kanilang dinadala. Sa aking pananaw, may advantage at disadvantage ang pag-iwas ng abortion. Ang advantage ng pag-iwas ng abortion ay makakaligtas ka ng isang inosenteng bata mula sa iyong sinapupunan at mabibigyan mo siya ng karapatang masilayan ng ganda ng mundo. Ang disadvantage naman is the booming population. Dahil sa pagpigil ng abortion, dahil lumalaki ang populasyon ng ating bansa, kaya mainam na bigyan natin ng gabay ang mga kabataan at iparealize sa kanila na ang pagbubuntis o pagiging magulang ay hindi madali. Maraming salamat.
Wendy D. Sharot, 18. My advocacy is for children who are homeless and unable to attend school because it is best to minimize the difficulty of life if a child is not knowledgeable enough to correct. And in modern times today, we may find the difficult to get along without our knowledge of things. Ang edukasyon lamang ang magpapayaman sa atin. Ang edukasyon lamang ang mag-iiwan ng marka upang hindi natin maibenta sa kahit na sino man. Kaya ang edukasyon ang importante sa bawat isa. Again, I'm your candidate number 10. Thank you.
Stephanie Nuki, 16, your candidate number 11. So yung advocacy ko is all about self-confidence. Pag sinabi kasi natin self-confidence, yun yung way kung paano madalhin yung sarili mo at kung paano mo makipag-interact sa ibang tao. Pero sa mga millennials na kagaya ko ngayon ay alam kong maraming napapanghinaan ng loob. So yung advice ko sa kanila is sumali sa mga pageants dahil ako alam ko na hindi ganun kataas yung self-confidence ko kaya ito yung ginawa kong way para tumaas ito. So yung advice ko is always do your best and prove them wrong.
I am Reynalyn Estrada Canlas, 18 years old. My advocacy as a Mucha candidate is to have a depression and anxiety hotline number in our barangay. Depression and anxiety are a serious thing and they both need not just immediate medical attention, but also emotional expression and spiritual motivation. As a teenager, I have experienced depression and hopefully I have overcome it through proper medication of antidepressant pills, counseling from a psychotherapist, and support from my family and loved ones. Suicide is not the answer to end the pain you're suffering. It is not the end yet, so never lose hope and keep on fighting. After all, you will realize the essence and value of your life. The depression and anxiety hotline will be managed by any of our barangay staffs who will be able to answer the call of those people who badly need someone to talk to or someone who will listen into their problems and will give them motivation to keep on fighting. It is better to let your heart out and just cry than cut your wrist or hang yourself just to die. Suicide is a crime, not by the law of man, but by the law of God. Again, I am Reynalyn Estrada Canlas, your Mucha candidate number 12. Thank you.